Alright guys, it's time for some real talk. As seriously as you can take a real talk video with this ridiculous Halloween concoction I've set up at my dining room table. I made that video about What the Buck the other night, 2 days ago to be exact, and I got some interesting feedback, just some feedback that got me thinking about things, and I saw a video by Dave the Useless last night, and that got me thinking about things. It's a topic that I've always wanted to address in just one form or another, and I feel now's the time to do it since the quote-unquote iron is hot, and I'm going to strike while that time is opportune. I've got asked a number of times, Archfiend, why don't you create another channel? Why don't you create a gaming channel? Why don't you create a sports channel? Just stuff like that. And I hear you guys out there. I hear you guys. And I don't really want to do that. And I don't really feel it's necessary to do that. Now, I want to clarify a few things as far as that question goes, because a lot of people think I don't do that or don't want to do that because it would make me look whorish. It would make me look no more or less a whore than the people I critique, like iWhore, like Shane Dawson, like What the Buck, like Shay Carl, etc., etc. And that's not the case. That's not the case at all. And I want to stress, I have no problem with people creating a separate channel. It's where I have the problem lies in why certain people have created another channel. Now, I've created a separate channel. Those of you that have followed me for more than 2 years, or maybe you found out just recently, just by accident, that I had a separate channel called The Joke Fiend. And I basically made that channel because it was going to be content that was going to be completely separate from my Archfiend channel here. In that channel was going to be nothing but me telling jokes, and I've uploaded like 20 some odd joke videos to that channel. I haven't uploaded a single thing to it in, I'd say, like a year and a half or whatever, and I don't plan on uploading anything else to it. It's basically just an emergency account if something like what happened some years ago where I got false flagged and I needed a way to reach you guys. That channel came in crucial for that, just to keep you guys updated with what was happening. So I was thankful at the time that I had that channel, but that channel got false flagged as well. Anyways, no need to walk down history that far. Anyway, I wanted that channel to be separate for one of the main reasons is that I didn't want those jokes on a channel that I would be profiting from. I see jokes as, other than unless you create them yourself, as someone else's intellectual property. Basically, every single joke that I told on that channel was something that I either, saw on the internet, I heard a friend tell me, I heard a comedian say. In other words, they weren't mine. It was just me basically repeating something verbatim, and I look at that along the lines of plagiarism. Granted, I know people all tell jokes and it's really no big deal. No one be like, oh, you plagiarist, you stole that joke from George Carlin. I saw it in his stand-up act. Like, I know no one's going to say that. But, I mean, unless I went out, like, on a comedy tour and started doing stand-up with other people's jokes, talking to a camera here on YouTube, no one's going to really, get their panties in a bunch. Anyway, my point is I have created a separate channel for separate content. I see nothing wrong with people that want to create a separate channel for separate content and be genuinely entertaining with it. Where I have a problem with that is people that create the channels for the hell of it. People that create channels because it's hip and trendy. Like, for instance, What the Buck. And like I said, a number of his fans have contacted me. And, actually, I don't think I said that yet. But anyways, a number of his fans have contacted me over the past several days. And they're outraged, like they don't understand, and they consider this to be one of the biggest whore bag moves on this website. And I agree. I think it is hands down one of the most whorish things that any YouTube personality has done. Because this guy has a significantly large audience, even though they barely watch his videos. And I was shocked to find that from just January of 2011, his channel has lost 11 million views per month. So put that into perspective. Like, I'm not saying that to rub in the fact that his channel, his main What the Buck Show channel, is sinking. But use that as just a piece in your mind to put the story together. Because this is a man who is getting literally 12.8 million views per month and is now getting only 1.8 million views per month. Do you think that someone like that got used to all that money, all that fame, all that notoriety on this website, and now it's dwindled down to a minuscule proportion to what it used to be? So what does he do? He takes advantage of his audience and makes something that's hip and trendy, a video game reviewing channel. Now, as I said before, a number of his fans have contacted me, and this is where I see so eye to eye with all of them on, and why it just infuriates me why these top YouTube whores take advantage of their fans, and why I have a problem with people that make multiple channels in circumstances like this. It's because the longtime fans that have contacted me saying, wow, I've watched Buck for years, but I can't even stick up for him on this one. This is just an absolute disgrace. He has never ever mentioned anything video game related, set aside a comment or two here or there. He's never expressed an interest in video gaming. He's barely expressed an interest in technology, and yet he's going to try and sell us on a completely video game related channel. Fuck you, Buck. It rhymes. Anyway. I see that. I understand that. And that's why I would piss and moan at someone doing something like this. This is along the lines of, say, I made a channel called Archfiend Juggling. And each video was me trying to juggle 3 different new objects. And I came on and I said, hey guys, I got a new channel. It's called Archfiend Juggling, and first video uploads tomorrow. And then I make a video on that channel, and it's me holding 3 apples. I go, today I'm going to juggle these 3 apples. And I go, oh, and they all hit the ground. Then what you realize is that I don't know shit about juggling. In fact, I've barely juggled in my entire life. And I can't juggle. And then I'll say something like, oh, darn, oh, well, I couldn't do 3 apples, but why don't you guys leave a comment and tell me what you want me to juggle next? That's what I see people like What the Buck, iJustine, a number of people doing. Now granted, juggling isn't as hip and trendy as video games are, but hopefully you get the point there. My point is that I'm not going to take advantage of my fans' intelligence and just create something for the hell of it, knowing that they're going to tune in. Now granted, I'm grateful to see that the far majority of Buck's fans are just thumbing their nose at this notion of him creating this gaming channel. So thank God there's some intelligent fans out there that are not just accepting all the shit that a YouTube whore shovels at their feet. But still thousands are. And thousands more will. But again, it just saddens me. Well, not legitimately saddens me, but just for the sake of this video. It just makes me take notice and just wonder, you know, why fans are just going to sit there and just let their intelligence be played with so much. I mean, you're not going to see me do this, but again, I don't have a problem with people that do this for the right reasons. If you have an expressed interest in something and you put an actual effort to make the enjoyable product, then by all means go ahead and do it. Like for instance, if Undertaker Freak wanted to make something like a music review channel, just reviewing new music albums, and that's all he did on that channel, you'd understand it, because he's done a number of videos where he's talked about this band or that band, what his favorite band is, and all this other shit. That would be understandable. And if he made a video saying, I just want to keep this content separate from my main channel, perfectly logical, it makes sense, and his fans would absolutely understand why he's doing it. That is the point. And when I get circumstances where, why are you doing this? Your fans don't understand why you're doing this. You're doing this just for money. When a circumstance like that arises, that's when I come out and call these people out. And again, like I said in previous videos, what more is there to say about YouTube whores? What is going to happen? Do I seriously think like What the Buck is going to shut down his gaming channel because I made a video about him? No. Do I seriously think another YouTube potential whore in the future is going to be like, oh, I would make a gaming related channel, but you know, it's that's seen as a whore move. Do I think I'm going to, you know, stop anyone from doing that? No. I know I'm not going to change the mindset of these people. But I'm going to speak my mind and keep it real here, people. That's all I've ever tried to do from day number 1 on this channel. When I feel for something, I want to talk about something, I will say it. But one thing I'm not going to do is play the intelligence of my fans for granted. I'm not going to sit here and start making those false title videos for you. I'm not going to sit here and make that Archfiend juggling channel just because I know you guys would tune into it. And also, just to backtrack for a second with that Joke Fiend channel, another thing I said, I didn't want to, you know, make money off the intellectual rights of someone else's joke. That was the whole point, is that channel, the Joke Fiend channel, even though it got asked a number of times by YouTube to link it to my Google AdSense account, I never did it. I never accepted a dime for making those videos. I did them just because I wanted to be entertaining telling jokes, and that's why I created that Joke Fiend channel. And that's the whole point too, is that I'm not going to sit here and be a whore for money, which is what these top tier YouTube whores do and what just other general YouTube whores do with these multiple channels. They just want extra money. Would I like an extra revenue source here on this website? Absolutely. I wouldn't shun it, but I don't have to do it. As I know some people may believe, I'm in this all for the money. And yes, I am very grateful for the money I make here. I'm not going to sit here and just, you know, pull the wool over your guys' eyes and say like, oh man, this is hard work. You guys got to really help get my videos out there. You got to make sure to like and favorite everything I make. You got to tell everyone to watch my videos because I bust my ass to do this for you guys. No! This is easy work. I've always said it's easy work. The fact that I've made thousands upon thousands of dollars talking to a camera like I am now is ridiculous. It's absurd. I still can't believe that I get paid money to do this. But believe it or not, I do it because I'm impressed that people will listen. And another thing, one of the main reasons why people have said, you know, oh, you should make like a sports related video channel. Some people point out to me, granted, it's a very small minority, they've said to me, well, if you look at your like NFL picks videos, for example, they only get around 1,500 views, yet the videos on your main channel get regularly 6,000 to 10,000 views plus. Clearly your audience doesn't care to watch your sports videos, so why not put them on a different channel? I see that as my audience actually being intelligent enough to read the title of a video, ascertain it in their mind, and understand, oh, this is a sports-related video. I'm not really here to see that. I won't watch it. If anything, seeing stuff like that happen makes me more proud of my audience. Makes me understand that my audience gets it. And that's the thing. If you treat your audience right on this website, they will get it. And I feel my audience treats me right. You don't like my football-related videos? You're not watching them. The majority of you that have that mindset are doing just that. And I understand that. There's really nothing else to say about that. Yes, I understand my sports-related videos get, for the most part, a significantly number of less views. That's understandable. The majority of people that came here, I won't kid you for a second, the majority of people that came to this channel and subscribed did not do it because they wanted to see more sports-related videos from me. Again, it makes me prideful in my fans that you guys are willing to do that. Now, I could go ahead and make a separate sports-related video channel, but why should I? And that's the thing. I can upload whatever content I want here, and either you guys will be entertained or you won't. That's all there is to it. And another thing on top of that is that what people fail to realize is the few people that do complain time and time again, granted it's a very, very small minority of you on this specific channel, is that you kind of come off like, well, oh, Archfiend made a sports-related video today. Why didn't he make another video about X topic? Folks, when I make a video, be it a sports related video or something that just personally interests me and I don't think will interest a majority of you, it doesn't keep me from making another video. I mean, you'll see comments from people that have followed me for years and years, and it's like, well, when have I ever not wanted to make a video and said, oh, I was going to make a Let's All Laugh at Fanboy Comments video today, but I can't because I made an NFL Week 7 pick video. Hello, I've uploaded multiple videos on the same day, numerous times. Me making a video about one topic is not going to keep me from ever making a video on the same day, the same hour, the same week, whatever, about a different topic. It doesn't matter to me. I'll make 3 videos in a day. Again, this isn't hard work here. It's not like this takes hours of preparation to make one of these videos. You know what it took to prepare to make this video today? I turned on this light, plugged in the lights on the table, turned on the camera, came over here and sat down. It took an entire 30 seconds at the most to prepare for today's video. And I'm just basically talking off the top of my head here and just spouting out whatever happens to come out next out of my mouth on this specific topic. And again, in an entire year, I might devote maybe 20 to 40 hours of total effort for an entire year's worth of videos that I make for you guys. Again, this isn't hard work. If I'm going to make 3 videos in a day, which I've done before, I will do that. Doesn't matter what the topic of the video was before that, and my audience, for the most part, gets that. And I'm thankful that my audience gets it, and I'm pissed when YouTube whores take advantage of the intelligence of their audience. Again, no problem with people creating a separate channel. It's just the methodology and the reasons why someone would create a specific channel just for money or just to insult their fans' intelligence. So yeah, I'm going to speak up against people like that, and that's why I have in the past. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of make a video setting the record straight on all these things and answer that question of why I'm not making another channel, because a lot of you guys don't even realize I had that Joke Fiend channel to begin with. And I don't necessarily see anything wrong with that. Again, it's all with the methodology and the taking advantage of people's, of one's fans' minds and insulting their intelligence. But anyway, I think we got all points established here, and hopefully that answers a lot of questions that you guys had on this specific subject, and understand better why it is perfectly okay. And my Homer Simpson clock is going to interrupt the end of the video. Chicken. I take offense to that as a vegetarian, by the way. Anyway, not really. So anyways, thank you for watching this long, drawn-out video. And it's weird, Homer barely interrupts my videos here. It's just weird how the timing works out like that, because it goes off every hour. Anyway, thank you all. Thank you guys for being fans of mine that get it. Because like I said, the far majority of you guys get it. I mean, there is a few crybabies among you. There is a few fanboys that take things too far on my behalf. It's all well and good. You know, I try and discipline as many of you that need disciplining. But all in all, I'm very grateful for the fan base I have here. And I'm going to keep making videos for you guys, because there hasn't been a point where I haven't felt fully appreciated by the majority of my fan base. So that's what really keeps me going. I know people want to think I'm a money whore and all this other shit, and they'll be like, well, you made that Justin Bieber misleading title video, but then again, if you watch the video, you know why I made that. Anyways, Jesus Christ, shut up, Archfiend. Have a great day, everyone.